Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixel Brothers here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. When we left off, it is time to go to the High Court of Khura'in one last time,
There's
one last
revolution
trial,
happening
one
everywhere.
last turnabout. And, as someone put in the comments, as a random fact, yesterday's video was the 1 year anniversary of sorts of us playing the Phoenix Wright series. On May 19th of last year, we started the first Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Which I had no idea.
it was the 1 year point, and
It's so
at the very end of it,
odd.
for the beginning of the final case of the Phoenix Wright era, it's May 19th. And obviously now it's May 20th on this video, but the fact that we ended the video on a May 19th, it's wild.
Well, it's barely May 20th. It's like almost 2 a.m. So.
Well, no, it's recording stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Posting stuff, yes. Anyways, bloop, let's get in the court.
Technical jibber jabber.
Yes. Day one, quarter sound session over.
The trial of ducks on my day begin.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Majesty.
Bitch! No.
Hey, so it's really come down to this. Well, don't expect me to hold anything back, Niuda.
This trial will examine both the murder of Justice Minister Inga Khura'in and the assassination of the former Queen Amara Sigatar Khura'in.
I don't think I've ever heard her middle name.
No. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
First, I believe we should address the murder of Minister Inga. Would that be acceptable, Prosecutor Sanmati?
No. Backwards. We start 23 years ago.
Prosecutor Sanmati?
No. Yes, of course. Please proceed.
He's off.
What's with him?
How very unlike you, Prosecutor. Is your mind elsewhere this day?
Well, my dad is dying, but not at all, Your Majesty. Are you really going to be able to go through with this, Niuda?
Because deep down it is his dad.
Yeah.
Well, Prosecutor Sanmati, I would be remiss if I failed to voice a concern of mine. I've heard mention that you are the son to the accused, Dirk Sanmati. Never knew how I would even think of that on my own, considering of the last name. Same last name.
You have heard true. Does that fact pose some sort of a problem, Your Majesty?
A father being prosecuted by his own son? Damn straight. Could one possibly deliberate such a case without having personal feelings intervene?
Yes, without question.
Can anybody handle this?
You prosecutor Sanmati going against his own father is just...
How can the son of a Kuna even be oh shit.
Whoa.
Derek? Fellow citizens, you would do well not to underestimate my son. He's not one to allow personal feelings to interfere with the execution of his duty. Isn't that right, Niuda? I will not stop until my work here is done. See? So all of you doubters just sit back down before I trip over your own stupidity. That hurt.
The accused will not take the stand without first being summoned.
Oh, my bad. I'll go back.
Laugh strangely in that manner.
It's not like I studied this or anything.
In any case, except this case, if Prosecutor Sanmati has no issue with this arrangement,
Now we can't talk.
then let us commence the deliberations. Whoa.
Wait, who objected?
Whoa. One moment, if you would.
I actually gave her a voice for that, too.
I know, and I didn't hear it. Because I was talking as the judge. I didn't hear her voice.
I didn't know she was going to chime in,
I
so...
didn't hear her voice. Fuck.
You got your own voice. It's fine.
Your Eminence.
Your Eminence, what brings you here?
Oh, wow. Your Majesty, it would appear that Prosecutor Sanmati does indeed have some reservations.
No, that's not true.
Did you truly believe you could deceive me, Nayuta Sarmadi? One should hold no reservations if one is to stand on these hallowed funerary grounds.
I have none, Your Eminent.
No! It is clear we cannot leave this matter to you.
No.
We shall handle the prosecution of the enemy of the Crown Dirk Sarmadi personally. But remain by our side and bear witness to how a true prosecutor enforces the law.
Excuse me, but is the Queen going to prosecute the case? Is that, kosher?
There is no need for concern. Before we were Crown Queen, we served as a prosecutor.
Really?
As a foreigner, your ignorance can be excused, but know this. The prosecutor in charge of the Queen Amara assassination case 23 years ago was none other than Her Eminence, Queen Garan Sikatakarine.
Oh boy. First your ministry and now this. Why doesn't anyone ever tell me these things? I'd heard she'd served as a Minister of Justice, but she was also a prosecutor? I'm guessing she probably moved up the ladder of Prosecutor Justice Minister.
We prosecuted that case 23 years ago, but no verdict was ever rendered. We had won guilty verdicts in every case until then, for no lawyer could stand up to us. I'm at a loss for words. To think I would once more bear witness to eminence at work in the Hall of Justice. Someone should paint this. Our first trial in 23 years. No quarter shall be given to criminals. We shall prosecute them with all our might. So she doesn't trust Nayuta.
Apparently not. Hi, gentlemen. Whoa! Oh my god!
Whoa!
Hold
she just
on.
went full-on anime character villain.
My god. We could share we could say much more.
That was her prosecutor outfit?
What? That's Queen Garan. Talk about an extreme makeover.
Whoa, is that a fucking paddle?
I think is she a prosecutor or is she a dominatrix? I'm kind of confused on this one. I think you've mixed up. I think your job professions the nouns are mixed up in this country. I think you're in the wrong building. I think
she's a prosecutor on Pornhub.
Jesus fucking Christ! You're not wrong. That's fucking.
I mean, look at her.
Yeah. God damn. Well,
that voice doesn't fit her anymore.
Well, if you want to retool that, that's all up to you.
I can still give her the British accent, but just have it not be all pompous like this.
Yeah, she ain't pomp and circumstance anymore.
She does not look like it anymore.
Nope, she's giving up the pomp and circumstance. That she ain't about that life no more, dog.
Oh God, my body was not ready for this.
I don't think anyone's body was ready for that. It's not ready for that paddle, I'll tell you what. Someone's getting hit with that. Someone's getting hit with that. It's gonna happen.
Why do all prosecutors have weapons?
You know, Edgeworth's the only one that's been cool for the most part.
Been chill.
Well, and Clavier didn't have one. He just had his rockin' music.
He just had his air guitar.
Yeah.
But freaking Francesca with her whip.
Yeah.
Godot with his hot scalding coffee. Yeah. I count that as a weapon.
Oh man. Simon with his swords.
Simon with his sword, and what was there another one?
I don't know. We probably overjumped it. I don't know. Anyways, back to you figuring out a voice for the new prosecutor Garan.
Oh man, maybe like a British.
It's all up to you.
What was her name? Blackwell's sister.
I
don't remember her name. Like her, but British. Because she had this. She had like this low tone, you know, the really low.
You just go with the flow.
I don't know. This lady's.
Try it out. Try to your heart's content.
She's just like, it's all coming back now.
Oh no. The female Winston.
It's all coming back now. The feel of my blood pumping through my veins. Woe to you, O enemies of crime, for I shall personally slice, dice, and grind you up into hog feed.
I don't suppose I can ask her to roll back to her polite pre-makeover personality.
Know this, lawyer.
Yes?
Know that I stand as prosecutor. Now that I stand as prosecutor, consider your defense's bench a headsman's scaffold. If you wish to leave any last words, I advise you to start thinking of them now.
Yes, do you have an OnlyFans?
Oh my god. That's very... As a matter of fact, I do. Well, you still have a head with which to think, that is.
Which one?
Meep!
She's that serious. Meep.
The best Apollo quote in this whole series. Meep Apollo 2020.
God damn it.
Now it is time for the divination seance. Rafa, come forth.
Oh boy, her daughter's been bullied into submission.
God.
Yep, she's been bullied into submission.
Oh.
Your benevolence, thank you for gracing us with your presence.
I don't want to be here.
Don't look behind.
Oh.
If you look below, just realize my legs are chained together. Please help me.
No, she has to do the dance.
Your benevolence, I understand it may be difficult for you, but may we proceed with the divination seance?
Dude, really? Yes, let us proceed.
Forgive me for asking, but are you feeling physically unwell? If so, I would advise you to avoid any undue exertion.
Dude, it's her fucking dad.
Your benevolence?
What's wrong? It's like her mind's anywhere but here. A lot's happened since yesterday.
Yeah.
On top of the murder of her beloved father, she found out that he'd been planning a coup. And today she'll have to experience his death through his own eyes. Yeah, that'd be enough to shake anyone up. And she realized the queen is being hidden somewhere in this kingdom.
Yeah.
Still,
Her aunt.
seems like she's worse off today than she
Nana's
was yesterday.
missing.
Yeah.
There's a lot on her mind right now.
Yeah, I don't remember her being this depressed. But then the queen had to have a little chat with her.
We must speak with our child. It is a mother's duty to discipline her child, after all. Now, if you would excuse us.
Discipline? Coming from her? I don't like the sound of that at all. And now we know she got a fucking paddle.
She brought out the paddle.
God.
Ow.
Wait.
Ow.
Gron didn't do something to her, did she?
Probably.
Your eminence, about today's divination seance. As I understand it, the prosecution has yet to review its content. Is this deviation from protocol a part of your plan?
Prosecutor Sadmari, would you care to explain your actions? There we go. I
The
nailed
eminence.
it. She needs some of that queenly pompousness in there, but it's not as
Yeah.
exaggerated as this.
Yes. The accused was caught at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I deem no seance would be necessary for such a clear-cut case. Oh boy.
Interesting. You and your bleeding heart. You seek to spare Ray for the trauma of witnessing her father's death. Is that why you have done this?
Not at all.
You were concerned for me, Prosecutor Sadmari?
It's oddly compassionate of him, all things considered.
Yeah.
Your Eminence, Your Majesty, regardless of what is best for her benevolence, this case is blessed with a bounty of incontrovertible evidence, so I believe we can reach a swift verdict without devoting precious time to a seance.
You have a point. Personally, I would like to spare her benevolence any undue misery. Experiencing the murder of a loved one is a burden no one should have to bear.
Prosecutor Sadmari, Your Majesty, can this trial truly proceed without a divination seance?
Are they gonna make us like out to be the dick because we need that as evidence? They're gonna make us out to be dicks. I can't blame her for not wanting to experience her father's murder firsthand.
Your Eminence, what are your feelings on the matter? Shall we have her benevolence return home for some much-needed rest?
We shall not. You fool spoiled her with your feckless words of compassion. You're the mom! Oh my god. Listen well, Rayfa. You have spoken time and time again about how grown up you are now. Yes, but... So, let us see if the royal priestess has truly come into her own. Are you prepared to fulfill your duty and perform the divination seance as you should? Yes. That's better. See, problem solved. Wow.
Oh boy. All right, is this really a good idea?
The fuck kind of mom is that?
Bleh. I guess we'll see.
Very well, let us begin the divination seance. Nana, my robe.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Looks like Nana's still missing. It's been a whole day already.
Barbed head.
Yes?
You remove my robe. You're
what?
my new Nana.
Why me?
Don't keep her benevolence waiting now, Mr. Wright. Can't you see she's ready to begin?
Great. I've been reduced to royal robe remover. It's like she's grooming Mr. Wright to be Nana's replacement. Stop looking so sad. Come on.
Very well, your benevolence. Please start when you are ready.
Is she gonna sit in line all depressed like?
Come, Rafa, you know what must be done. There's no turning back now. I know.
The final memories of the deceased. This should be interesting.
Time to sound like a 20-year-old.
Oh, Holy Mother, we hold this divination seance in your name.
Wait for it.
Let the so that we
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
We don't need all that. She's only said it 17 times.
Let her dance, though. This is the last time.
Fine. It's the final dance, and then she'll do it again later on for some reason.
No, she won't.
I don't know. Maybe we'll need a divination seance for Queen of Mars. Not saying no, she's alive now.
Well, then we can skip it. This is for her dad.
I suppose.
I wonder what's going through her head right
Dance,
now.
Rafe. Dance.
Just imagine.
It's probably just
She probably
blankness
never.
in there.
Well, she probably never thought she'd have to do this for her dad, but yeah, she probably just like pushed it all way back
Yeah.
to be able to do this correctly.
I'm just like, I'm looking for bruises. I know she hit you, girl.
It's like someone called child services. Jesus Christ.
For real.
Ugh, it's so pretty. I love it.
It is.
I don't know if I said this before, but if I tried to do that, I would trip myself with that
Absolutely.
that thing. I forgot what it's called.
I don't know. I'll just call it a rope.
A rope.
The
floaty thing.
The floaty thing. The floaty rope thing.
Floaty rope thing.
Yes.
Can you imagine if there was a Rafa cosplayer that like learned this dance?
I mean, if you're gonna be a Rafa cosplayer, then you better learn the dance. Otherwise, you're gonna be
like that would be dedication. That'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Cause there's cosplay contests and stuff. What if they learned it and then did that on stage? They would totally win.
As long as people know it.
As long as people know it. True, that's true.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people would be like, "Oh, they're just dancing." Then
It's like, why?
Then meanwhile, fans would be like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah. I need to watch this. Wait,
oh wow, she was not holding it together. You okay,
are you
girl?
okay?
She looks like she's about to die.
For real? Are you
Your benevolence. What's wrong?
Jesus. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable?
But failure, take her benevolence to the first aid station at once.
This is not good.
She did not look good at all.
No.
Like, she looked like someone was freaking strangling her.
For real.
Your Eminence, do you have any idea why her benevolence collapsed so suddenly?
It seems she was not ready for what the deceased was to reveal. It overwhelmed her. Her inexperience and immaturity left her ill-prepared to face her father's death. And she said she could go through with it. How very disappointing.
Yeah. Now someone who's not winning Mother of the Year ever.
Ever.
I mean, of course, Rafa's going to be overwhelmed. She's still just a child.
It seems we have no choice but to move on to witness testimony. Your Majesty.
Oh yes, let us proceed. Bailiff, summon the first witness if you would.
Is it gonna be Emma? Oh, that's not Emma.
Shoes! Those are really cool shoes. Hey! Dirk, you have really cool shoes.
You're the witness?
Is this not the accused?
I was gonna say, I'm confused.
Yeah. It is indeed. I thought I would give him the opportunity to plead his case. For the true justice is more than an unilateral... Unilateral, whatever. I say things the way I want to say them, because I rule a kingdom.
Okay.
Hush your mouth, horned one.
Ow.
Presentation of the facts by the prosecution.
That seems uncharacteristically fair of her.
Yeah. However, the accused failed to produce convincing testimony. He, along with his cabal of traitorous lawyers, shall immediately be found guilty, and their heads will roll from their shoulders.
That's not how trials work. What? I should have known there was a catch. Your court, your rules. Same as always was, I see, Garon.
Now then, Mr. Dirk Sodmuddy, if you could enlighten us as to what happened.
Well, I would if I could.
Yeah, everything was fuzzy, didn't you say?
Yeah, he doesn't remember shit.
Like some mystic voodoo, I think, went down there.
Who do the voodoo? You do. Dirk explains himself. I was struck by a sudden dizziness the moment I entered the tomb. Next thing I know, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand. And lying right in front of me was Inga, dead as a doornail. I've no recollection of what happened in the interim. But I didn't kill him. At least, I don't think I did. It'd go against everything I believe in. Okay. Well, that didn't explain squat.
Nope. For the record, let it be known that the accused's fingerprints were all over the murder weapon.
I did say I was holding it.
And
yes, that's how fingerprints work.
Since he was caught in the act, there was no chance for a third party to tamper with it.
Bleh.
Jesus.
Well, that certainly seems to point the finger at you, Mr. Sodmuddy.
Even as a lawyer, I have to agree with you there, Your Majesty. Seriously, Dirk? This is no laughing matter. That's exactly what Garon wanted.
Yep.
To have Dirk try to plead his case only to fail miserably. How low can she go? How low can she go? How low can she go?
Prosecutor, behold this most unpleasant of spectacles, and let it be etched into your soul. See how instead of accepting the inevitable, those fish-brained lawyers flounder and flop themselves straight into the abyss of despair.
Yes, Your Eminence. Show me the way. Okay, are you the fucking gimp all of a sudden in this situation? Jesus Christ.
What was with those exclamation points?
He's just like, yes, give it to me, please.
Oh no.
Fucking spank me harder.
Stop.
Listen, is that the dynamic that's not going on right now, or is that not the dynamic that's going on right now? If I'm wrong, correct me, but that's exactly the way that read. Yes, show me the way. This court proved me wrong, and I'll take otherwise, but until you prove otherwise, that's exactly what's going on here.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Now then, would the defense please begin their cross-examination?
As soon as they're done with whatever the fuck is going on over on the prosecutor's bench. Man, I thought I knew you, brother, but goddamn.
So this is what's changed with you.
So this is what's happened.
This is that deep, dark secret.
Man, and we called you the Queen's whipping boy. I did not know how true it was gonna be. Oh man. You were struck by sudden dizziness. Let's talk about that. Oh man, you were struck by a sudden dizziness. Was it because of his illness? Because you realized your son was the bitch of the relationship with the Queen. Is that something that ever happened to you before? Can't say that it has. Maybe I just catching up with me. I'm no spring chicken after all. That's not the issue here.
Whew. Okay.
Snap back in.
Most cunning excuse, one befitting an insidious insurgent.
Oh.
Oh. A killer who does not recall his crime. How very convenient. Next, I imagine you will plead insanity. You aim to seek a lesser sentence through excuses and subterfuge, do you not?
That's fucking objection. Don't make me laugh, your malevolence.
How dare you?
I'm merely stating my innocence. I have no intention of offering excuses. It's your baseless speculation, though, decree as I would decree as foolish.
That's a weird way to spell decree. I've seen
that
it
how you-
with 2 E's.
Then is it decry? But that sounds
I've never
weird
heard
to me.
decry before.
You deceitful witch.
Whoa! She does kind of look like a witch. She looks like a freaking World of Warcraft character.
She does.
Is it your wish that I should claim your head right now in this very hall?
Well, that'll certainly speed things along.
Oh my god.
It's like you've already claimed my son's ass.
Oh my god! Hold it!
Dirk, let's stop there. Let's not
Why
talk
don't you let me handle it for me?
Can you not have me imagine my brother being pegged by the Queen? Just stop.
God,
Just stop. Why don't you let me handle it from here? Please stop. I want to go home. You know what?
You could have had it just being stuck to paddle use, but okay.
Oh, it ain't stopping there. Are you kidding me? You know it's far beyond that.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's like, you know what? I'll just take the guilty verdict and just cut my head off right here. I can't live anymore. Please stop.
Death by bleaching my brain. Go ahead.
And if there's anything you need to say, you can say it through me, okay? Anything to stop you from needling the Queen. Is that what they call it these days? I thought it was pegging.
Next time you have an objection, you'd better have some proof to go with it, Dirk.
The accused will continue with what he does recall of the crime and stop talking about this R-rated content.
Next thing I knew, I was standing there with a bloody knife in my hand.
Hopefully none of the viewers at home are innocent.
They're fine. If they're innocent, they've looked up too much fan fiction anyways. If there's somehow not fan fiction after that scene of...
There's fan fiction of everything.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And now we have the Queen X Sadmati. It's
There's
fine.
like at least one fan fiction story of every pairing imaginable out there. That's just...
Yeah.
It's the rule of the internet.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. I'll write if there's no Yudi Ragan fan fiction going on.
No.
Anyways, do you recall anyone putting a knife in your hand, Dirk? Where's you gonna say I did, but I don't remember a thing from before I came to. You think there might have been a third party in the tomb, son? Yeah, because if you didn't do it, then the real killer must have been there with you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Good objection.
Oh!
You called her a minute.
She's a bitch.
Does she go anywhere without those goons?
She did. I can see her doing the hand thing. Where you're like the grabbing. I know it probably has a name, but it's like you just snatching. Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
Was there a third party in the tomb when you were securing it?
Knowing evidence, we start high and love found on the sword.
And there you have it.
All right, they did search the place.
Phoenix, you look like a hunchback. Furthermore, my gods had the entire tomb surrounded, so there was no way for anyone to escape.
What if they're still there, stuck in the tomb? That's right, no one got it on. Ain't no without other notch. Heaven and sunset director are absolutely flawless. Yeah, that. Oh.
Do you see now? The presence of a third party is beyond the realm of possibility. The tomb was, for all intents and purposes, completely sealed off from the rest of the world.
What a waste of time.
How can it be any more obvious? Dirk must be the killer.
I thought you guys had an uprising just now, like 10 minutes ago, but okay. Thanks for nothing, gallery guys, if our graves weren't already deep enough.
That's the gallery guy. Accused. What do you believe about the possible presence of a third party?
Well, based on the situation you presented, I'd say the chances are slim to none.
Why would you...
You don't have to agree with it, Dirk.
Let the accused statement be added to his testimony.
Very well, Mr. Sadmati, if you would.
It's like the more I press, the thinner our case gets. Well, let's keep pressing and maybe we'll work out the wrinkles in it too. The possibility of a third party being there
Beginning there.
is that in the tomb is probably non-existent.
Why would you say?
I mean, that's such like a throw evidence against me testimony. And you know what?
Maybe
Well,
that's why he said it?
Maybe, I mean, we had to get something out of him. So you know what? Next time.
He did say probably non-existent.
Exactly.
Probably.
He's
Probably
saying,
is
he's saying
good.
the possibility. Next time we're gonna get
gonna
somewhere
lay
with
into
this.
this.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this, and we're gonna defeat this Queen Garan.
Defeat Garan. Let's get down to business.
To defeat Garan. Almost dropped the controller. Whoops.
Please don't.